Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another version. Actually, I think it's a little bit cleaner, like I don't know, I like this honestly. This is just the TIMAEUS Dark Magician deck, so more of a TIMAEUS deck, you know what I mean? So this build focuses on using TIMAEUS, that of course has the advantage of giving you a fusion monster without having to waste two materials. You just need a Dark Magician on the field, and of course this perfectly synergizes with the new skill Magician's Magic, as you can summon your Dark Magician without waiting for any spell trap effects or tribute. You can just normal summon him without tributing. That's of course the good thing. And this is actually optimized in order to increase the chances of drawing into your Eye of Timaeus, and you will see this is just a little bit cleaner. The core is always the same, like the triple Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, but this is, I think, maybe a little bit more fun even. That's nice. I just ranked so easily with this from Legend Rank 1 to 3, like in an hour maybe. It was so easy. And this is definitely CAG worthy, but I think just because Dark Magician is just too good right now. And nothing guys, I hope you like it, but before jumping right into it, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with, I decided to go with my Yummy Yugi this time, as I like to have the line with the Eye of Timaeus, right? So this is how the deck list looks like. So basically the new stuff that we have compared to the one that I already showed you is this 6 package card, right? So we have triple the Eye of Timaeus and triple Piercing the Darkness. Now, what's the bad thing about this? The bad thing about this is that, of course, neither Piercing the Darkness nor Eye of the Timaeus are searchable. Unfortunately, even if you have your circle, or even if you would have played Rod, those cards would have not been searchable. That's a bad thing. That's why we have to maximize the chances of getting them. How? Using, of course, the combo Piercing with the Darkness. We have to play 3 because these let us draw a card, plus Circle that makes us order the card that we excavated, the top 3, plus of course combining the effect of Dark Magicians that let us draw each time a spell trap card effect is activated. So that's a very cool combo. The deck is pretty consistent. The only bad thing is that you happen to draw, like, of course, I don't know, maybe just the spell without the magical dimension, and if you activate the circle, you don't get any Dark Magician among the top 3 cards you excavate. That could be, of course, a brick, but I can assure you that once you have at least a Dark Magician, the deck runs so smoothly that you can't even imagine. Just because the deck, thanks to having those improved chances of drawing into Piercing the Darkness, it just makes you draw so much. That's insane. And of course, playing the Eye of Timaeus opens the field to playing stuff like Dark Paladin and Amulet Dragon. Dark Paladin revealing itself a very good tech card against in a mirror match, and of course against any deck that plays a lot of spell cards. Amulet Dragon is here just to that surprise, because when this card is destroyed, you can just summon a spellcaster monster. So it could be any of this. It could be the Dark Magicians, it could be the CAVALRY as well. So that's why I put it in this. Also, I have to make my apologies to a couple of you guys that were right. The skill is bugged, referring to the combo, the first part, where you can return a Dark Magician Girl or a Magical Dimension to the deck to add a Dimension Conjurer and Dark Magician Girl. So I think it is bugged in a good way. The point is, if you do not have a Dark Magician on the field, you should not be supposed to be activate any effect of the skill, because the skill says, or maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I'm wrong anyway, because the second part says if you control Dark Magician, right? But the first part, you do not need to control Dark Magician. But what happens is that if you do control Dark Magician on the field, and you have a Dark Magician girl on the field, in the hand, even if you have only one Dark Magician girl, as I do, it lets you activate the skill. So I was sure after playing with the deck that, and as I was saying to you guys, that if you do not have a Dark Magician girl in the deck, you aren't allowed to activate the first part of the skill. But it seems that if you have a Dark Magician on the field, you can activate the first part of the skill regardless of you having a Dark Magician girl in the deck or not. So they should maybe either update the skill text or maybe solve the bug if it is a bug actually. So guys, stay tuned for the replays, they're a lot of fun. Really, I really love the TIMAEUS idea, and especially because also on the ladder it's so fun to play with Piercing the Darkness because people just do not read. And to be honest, myself first forgot about the effect of Piercing the Darkness the first couple of times that I saw it against me and I attacked. I forgot that Piercing the Darkness gives the boost. So just thinks that if you summon a Dark Cavalry with the higher TIMAEUS plus Dark Magician, of course, and you have Piercing the Darkness, you basically have a huge guy that can inflict piercing damage, basically can be destroyed by battle, and can negate each stuff as long as he has cards to discard, as long as you have cards to discard from your hand. So simply insane, honestly. Guys, that was all for the explanation, and we're gonna jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay, YuGiOh against YuGiOh. Let's see what we have. It's a Magician Magic against I don't know what. Actually, it's us to go first. We have the first combo, as you can see, with the Dimension Conjurer and the Dark Magician girl. Then we can just summon our boy, and the good thing is that as we already have the Secrets of Dark Magic, we're actually pretty good because it can be more convenient to use the Secrets of Dark Magic and summon the Dark Magicians instead of the Magical Dimension. Because if we summon the Dark Magicians here right now, boys, if our opponent pops it, we are going to be able to summon a Dark Magician on the field, and this of course will trigger the Piercing the Darkness into drawing a card. So you have to keep in mind that he starts with Typhoon, he pops the Magical Dimension, and we're good. Then we draw exactly a Dark Magician, perfect pick, summon, draw a card, as you can see, another Dire TIMAEUS. Then we use the skill to grab the other copy, the higher TIMAEUS to begin with. And this could have been basically a mistake because we could have gone with the secrets first to get to draw a card after the higher TIMAEUS, but I remember going with this because I was afraid of the back rows, of course. It's got Void Trample, as you can see, and I changed my Secrets of Dark Magic in order to save him as a material and go into a Dark Magician straight away. Then this in defense, we can just attack. It's got, wait, what? Decoichi and Desperado, are you kidding me? Popping everything straight away, and we have the effect of Dark Magician, luckily, so we can grab a couple of monsters back. So the Magicians are here. We do have the Secrets of Dark Magic though, so let's see. It's got Night Beam though. That hits so hard, my boys. Also Negro Valley, this dude seems to have the perfect hand. Look at that, exactly other two head to pop my monsters. I'm in a very bad spot, but as Destiny draw with YuGiOh, circle, grabbing Dark Magician to banish the Despacito, Piercing Darkness to let us draw. And also keep in mind that this was the best draw I could pick, as of course I changed the order of the excavated cards. Then I had TIMAEUS into Dark Cavalry straight away, 4k attack, just going for a little. And there was a delay, but I think that only one of those cards could be activated, but I guess it was a card that targets, that's why he didn't activate that. So that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, this was my rank up. After actually a disconnection, you know what happens, the timeout connection when you first started, that's why I don't have the win streak right here. So it's him to go first, and this was an insanely annoying Maldolci. So let's speed things up because this dude just took like forever to do his whole first turn. It was just too much. I'm just gonna make this quick, you know, so that I don't waste your time, my boys. Yes, he's got a couple of negates, but to activate them he needs to have his graveyard clean. So, and that is important. Keep in mind that. So that's why with my first banish I went for an Xyz monster, because if you banish the Xyz, all the materials go to the graveyard. So I went for that. He had to use these effects in order to not lose that, but we don't care. We can just grab a second Secrets of Dark Magic, then the higher TIMAEUS to begin with, going into Dark Cover as you can see, and we could just attack. And then I went for the Secrets of Dark Magic play, my boys, because I wanted to be able either to draw next turn, but also to summon my boys just in case. This guy is destroyed. So he went with YuGiOh, and he was really lucky right there because he got exactly what he... Actually, it's not that turn, sorry. So it's just a set of cards and a monster. We got Piercing the Darkness to trigger Dark Magician and draw an extra card. Not useless, unfortunately. Not useful, unfortunately, but we can use the skill. So Dimension Conjurer to bring the magical dimension back to our hand. And now we can just start attacking. I decided to go with Magical Dimension this time to pop it before attacking. And boom, there you go. It's got the effect to... I got the effect of Dimension Conjurer, but I didn't need those cards. I just went for it, and look at that, it's got the Drowning. Luckily for us, I have another Secrets of Dark Magic into a Dark Magician's in defense position, as you know, as not to lose everything. So he's got Maldolci Chateau. Unfortunately, this was the best pick because now he can clean his graveyard from the monsters, and now his counter traps can be activated. Anyway, I got to draw a card. He's got the Typhoon on the circle. We don't care about that. And now the Ayatima is discarded into the Apprentice to grab a Dark Magician, but he negated that because now he can use those negates. Luckily for us, he does not destroy. We still get the draw for Dark Magician, and look at that, we got a Dark Magician. We draw a card with Piercing Darkness. TIMAEUS. He's got to negate that, but the negation gives the card back to your hand, and you're not forced into using the TIMAEUS actually once per turn, but activate, right? Because this counter trap negates the activation, we can activate, we can use that straight again and again. Dark Cavalry with 41k, 4100 attack. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. A third win in a row against Igami. It's got cubic seeds. That was interesting because this gonna with this I'm gonna show you how people do not read Piercing the Darkness. So Dark Magical Circle to begin with, perfect pick. We got also Piercing the Darkness, so we're chilling. We get to draw a card, exactly what we wanted from the tree we excavated, and then Magician's Magic to grab a Secret of Dark Magic. Then we got the Apprentice to grab another Dark Magician, and we can set the secrets, and I guess we're good. So he's got Dusa to ascend the Cubic Ascension, then he's got Cubic Dharma. At this point, after he activated that, I went to Fortagolon, a Series of Dark Magic into the Dark Magicians, because when he uses the effect to draw, I want to be able to draw as well. You know what I mean? So exactly what happens, he discarded, we draw as well, and nothing more. Now the only issue is that with Cubic Dharma it takes no damage, otherwise we would have had already lethal, because this guy was summoned using a normal monster. So with Piercing the Darkness you basically have full damage of the attack, equal to the attack, and if we add to this the effect of Apprentice, we would have had more than lethal, but the issue is Cubic Dharma, unfortunately. So no Dark Magician for us, so we have to go with Dimension Conjurer, grabbing the Magical Dimension, and I just started attacking at this point, and now we made the mistake of, you know, putting life points under 2k, so you can use the cubications from the graveyard, and that was a mistake because I didn't go for Magical Dimension at this point, because you could have just summoned the Cubic Seeds, just stopping me at that point, so there was nothing to do. He added the Behemoth, so I guess you want to go into full stuff, but we get to draw another card. Then he revealed the 3 cards going into Crimson Nova. That could have been an issue actually, because he went with cubic in first to summon the seeds, and then look at that, he's got triple monsters, and then he's got cubic casualty. So with causality, he actually negates the effect of my monster. So I don't think actually Apprentice would be affected, as it is sent to the graveyard as a cost, so he would have lost anyway. But he actually forgot that with Piercing the Darkness, we just get boosted. I do that as well. It was useless because he didn't take damage, but he scooped straight away because he forgot of Piercing the Darkness. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This was my other rank up, 5th win in a row against Stock Genius. So let's see what we have. It's him to go first, and he's got just a couple of back rows and a sad monster. We have a pretty good hand because I think we have everything. I mean, even though I prefer to have the Piercing the Darkness plus the Dark Magician, so we draw a card anyway. So I gave up my Magical Dimension and just to have more fusion summoned, you know, to go for. He went with the Forbidden Lands, as you can see. Not good enough. Then Secrets of Dark Magic into the Dark Magician's #1. I went for it, and even if you know, that's why I had another monster in my hand. So this was a very easy rank up, as you can see, just to show you that the quick play spell fusion just gives the deck so much power to go on with. And that's just what makes this so easily cog worthy. And last but not least, interrupting a rank up and a 4-win streak. This was Triple D that apparently has came back to the tier list, if I saw correctly on duellinks meta website. So he's got full combat to begin with the double D7 Capillator to grab the spell card. So I'm gonna speed things up. You can do all this stuff with the skilled command of the Doom King. Is gonna go into a Koch Giant Trainer to draw 3 cards, my boys. And he went with 2 monsters, inflict 800 damage, and also he grabbed a Card of Soul. I don't think he used action straight away to grab another command of the Doom King. He had everything. He went for the fusion, as you can see, Beowulf. Of course, thanks to all those draws, you could go into so much stuff. Then he's got Oblivion, the Ragnarok effect to set as a pendulum skill to summon this boy. Look at this, he's got everything. Very big board, but actually he has no interruption, so that's the bad thing, right? And we have basically everything thanks to Circle searching for Dark Magician. At this point, first banish, we went for the Tomb King Armageddon, just in case, you know, we do not have lethal here. At least we banished that so we can't summon him back from the extra deck. Then we went for the skill to grab Dimension Conjurer and Dark Magician Girl, but not for the Magical Dimension, but just to have 2 materials to go into the Dark Magicians, as you can see, right? And now we use the higher TIMAEUS to summon Dark Cavalry and draw an extra card. Now, Piercing Darkness was not just luck, because we actually changed the order with Dark Magical Circle, so now we have already lethal. Why? Because Dark Cavalry is a 3600, and because he was summoned with a normal monster, with Piercing the Darkness, it's just gonna gain 3k when attacking the Beowulf. There you go, 6600 attack, Piercing the Darkness to go for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Guys, that was all for today's videos. I hope you enjoyed this version of Dark Magician. Maybe even cheaper, you know what I mean? I mean, it requires 2 structures, that's for sure. But again, no staples, as you can see. You just triple out your TIMAEUS to enjoy it. Easily Dark Cavalry, easy Dark Paladin. Really nice, my boys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, guys, we could probably have a live streaming this evening. After, you should see this in the afternoon for me, for Italy. So that could be a live streaming in 3 or 4 hours maybe. Just because I'm not gonna be available on Friday. I'm not sure, guys. I mean, even if you hear this, if you actually have made it up till now, till this part of the video, if there's gonna be a live streaming, you're gonna see a post in the community section. So guys, again, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.